Hello everyone, welcome back to Meathead Gaming. My name is Roland and today, this week's giveaway will be constituted by an AK-47 Jaguar field tested, but as you can see it looks very nice. All you have to do to be eligible to win this is to comment in the video in which you see this little part that you are seeing now, and to be subscribed to the channel. I wish everybody a strong 2019, and until next time, stay strong. Hello everyone, welcome back to Meathead Gaming. My name is Roland and today there are some big news in the CSGO scene. So I'm gonna just go ahead and read the articles and then give my 2 cents at the end. As you may know, 2 days ago Robin stepped down as a FaZe coach, so let's just read that article in case you didn't read it already, and then we'll get into the other one. Robin has stepped down from his position as a head coach of FaZe. The North American organization have announced. In a statement, the 33-year-old explained that the decision was motivated by personal reasons, having recently become a father for the second time, adding that he will be transitioning to a new role in FaZe, which will be revealed later in January. So, yeah, having kids is more important than being a coach. Yeah, let's move along. Robin, who made a name for himself playing for teams like Bagrip, NIP and SK in 1.6, had been working with the team since February 2016, with Rain being the only remaining lineup player of that time. Well, yeah, since Kerrigan left, Rain is the sole survivor, but I think he deserves it. He's a pretty good player, very good player. During his time as FaZe's coach, the team won several international events, including E-League Premier 2017 and IAM Sydney 2018, appearing at the top of the world ranking for 15 weeks between October 2017 and April 2018. The announcement comes at the time when FaZe are looking for a new player after benching Kerrigan, who has been loaned out to the North American side Envy. That'll be an interesting experiment to see with Kerrigan there. What can he do with the players that he has? We'll see. FaZe will make their first appearance of 2019 in 2 weeks' time, as the team will be competing at the $200,000 iBuyPower Masters, scheduled for January 19 and 20. The team currently looks like this, so it's without Kerrigan and Robin. But this midnight, news broke out that AdreN and YNK will be joining FaZe. So let's read the article and we'll talk after that. FaZe have announced they have signed AdreN to complete their roster, while YNK has been hired to coach the team. The Kazakh veteran, who had been without the team since being released by Gambit, has penned a short contract that will see him play for the team until the end of the IEM Katowice major kickoff in February 13. Oh, we're so close to another major. Didn't even realize. He will be stepping into the shoes of Kerrigan, who was benched by the team before the turn of the year and subsequently loaned out to Envy, as we said before. This will be the first challenge in AdreN's career in a team outside the CIS region. The 28-year-old who has made waves in the Counter-Strike scene when he led K23 to a runner-up finish at VCG World Cyber Games 2005, played for teams like Virtus.pro, Astana Dragons and Hellraisers before joining Gambit, whom he would guide to success at PGL Major Krakow. When I think of PGL, I can only think of Doja eating that chocolate in the booth. Okay, YNK will be taking over from Robin, who stepped down as FaZe coach. Yes, this will be the second coaching stint for the Serbian, who guided Made in Brazil between August and December, during which the team won the Zotac Cup Masters and reached the final of 2 big events, Blast Pro Series Istanbul and the ECS Season 6 finals. The new FaZe roster will make their first appearance at, yes, okay, we talked about this before. Okay, so first off, Robin leaving, well, I mean, family is family, and there's not much to be said there. I think, although I didn't agree, I didn't like the fact that YNK joined Made in Brazil. I thought that he had no place there. I think he can do a better job here, because these are European players. They have a different type of thinking as opposed to Brazilian players. Not that one is better than the other, but it's just different, you know. And I know that YNK is I mean, I don't know, I have read the fact that he would have liked to when he was Made in Brazil, he would have liked the team to be more professional, to have more fixed sleeping hours and stuff like that, which I agree on. And I remember back when I played 1.6 competitively, I mean, we were a good team in that region of the country which we lived. We were one of the best teams. But I remember, I know some of my players, we would practice and they would sit there and play hours and hours of Counter-Strike. And I have noticed that over time doing that, they were playing by themselves and stuff like that, it would decrease their performance on the official matches. So I would I actually did this. I went into the internet cafe because I know one of my teammates was still there and he was playing, so I went in and I just shut down his computer. He was very pissed, but after that he stopped doing that and his performance went up. So I do think that good nutrition and good sleeping habits and schedules will improve your performance as in whatever you do, not just Counter-Strike. That's a healthy thing to do for your body, and it will make you more efficient in the things that you want to do. Also, drinking a lot of water helps, so take that into consideration. That being said, YNK being that kind of a guy, I think it will have a better impact in the FaZe roster than it had in the Made in Brazil roster. And this might actually work for him. I wish him good luck. I didn't like him in Made in Brazil because he was so very different from the players, and I think Made in Brazil, I thought that the Made in Brazil players needed something else, a different kind of style. That's just my opinion, okay? Don't get pissed if you're a big YNK fan. And as AdreN as a stand-in, well, in theory he should bring more firepower, right, to the team, more firepower to the team than Kerrigan did. And I don't know if that will be the solution, because FaZe doesn't necessarily need more firepower, but it can help, right? So on paper this team should be better. I don't know, maybe YNK as a coach will influence the players better and they will have a better performance than the last few months. The last few months weren't that great for FaZe, so if they put their heads into it, which I'm sure they will, they should get better performances than the last few ones. I just can't stop staring at his face. He's very bored. And I also think AdreN deserves this. I'm a little bit happy for him. He's an old school player, and it'll be nice to see what he can achieve here. I mean, when you join a team like this, and you only stay there as a stand-in, it sort of takes the pressure off you, and you can just focus on the play because you're not thinking long term. You're just thinking, okay, let's see what I can do now. And although you go into a structured team and stuff like that, the pressure is not on you because you know you won't be there for a lot of time. So you can just focus on the game without thinking of other stuff. And we all know that AdreN, when he's focused and he puts up good numbers and good performances, he can be a heavy hitter, and he can aid FaZe to have some nice performances. And yeah, we'll see what comes up. But all I can say is it's very interesting, and I would love to have a strong Made in Brazil, a very strong FaZe, because I said this before, Astralis is currently in the best shape of any other CSGO teams. But I would like to see other teams that are in very good shape and they just battle it out, and that would make a better viewing experience, and I think it will be exciting for the players also. Because yes, Astralis is a very good team, one of the best teams currently, but that's also because just all the other teams, maybe except Navi, but they can go into the this discussion also. All the other teams are having a bit of a slump, like Made in Brazil have been in a slump for quite a while, although the recent performances that they have had with Stewie and Tarek and Yanko were, I think the performance was rising and rising. If you ask me, maybe they should have waited a little bit more. Just things don't happen overnight, they need time, you know, and I don't think that they gave it time. But you have to appreciate their efforts for trying something very different for what the Brazilian players are used to. I think that will be it. That's all I have to say on this matter. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more news flashes like this, let me know and I'll do more. And also, I'm curious, what do you think about this news? What do you think this will bring to the CSGO scene, to FaZe? Yeah, just give me your general opinion and we can talk in the comment section. And I wish everybody a lovely week, a lovely Monday, because you know, Monday is fun day. I'll see you again next time. Until then, stay strong.